everybody, this is Angie at our Little Hill Homestead, and this morning I want to take you all on a tour of our Christmas decor before the family wakes up and while things are nice and quiet. We're going to start down here in the dining room. So I've been collecting nutcrackers for several years, so I have a pretty big collection. But this year I didn't put out as much. I didn't do as much in general with holiday decorating this year because of COVID, because I'm not working and maintaining a budget. And also there's not a lot of things available to buy this year. And I just don't want to spend a lot of time in the stores shopping for stuff. I had a lot more Christmas decorations, but I seem to have misplaced several totes full, and I'm not quite sure where they went. But so this decorating is really on a tight budget, and I'll go over what I did get. So I picked up these berries, which I absolutely love, Walmart, and they're my favorite faux plant that I picked up this year. I also salvaged a bunch outside for greenery, and I picked up one piece from Home Depot. Got Santa there, which we got at Home Goods last year. And our lantern is from Big Lots. The nutcracker is an old one. This little sign that lights up, which is so cute. Another Big Lots find last year. Got this great bucket from Walmart. I just filled it with artificial greens because it takes a lot to fill up that big bucket. This garland is cedar garland. This is actual garland. And we sprayed it with the wilt stop, as I showed earlier, to keep it nice and fresh looking throughout the holiday season. My jugs and pitchers I already had, as well as the candlesticks and the candles. They're just cheapy little battery operated candles. And we'll move to the kitchen. I really kept the kitchen minimal because we just redid the kitchen. And I wanted a certain vibe. And I wanted to stay true to that. Had a hard time finding things to go with it under the circumstances, so it's just a little slathering of things here and there. This little hope sign came from Ollie's, and I already had the nutcracker, and then the little tree come from Walmart. I already had these adorable placemats, which just work perfect. And then we have this primitive little picture, which I've had for quite a while. And as you see, I kept it just pretty minimal. Usually I take the pictures that are on the wall down and replace it with holiday themed pictures, but I don't know where they went. I'm missing a bunch of stuff. So usually I have a picture that hangs here with the lanterns that do light up, but I'm just not really sure what happened to them. I added an antique little Santa boot and some berries, some artificial berries, to an existing rosemary wreath. And that is really the max I did with the cafe table. Then we'll take it back this way. See if I can get a little more light in here. So So I always keep this little planter on the stove, so I just filled it with a bunch of different berries. Sweet little sign, little tree. I love this so much. It came from Walmart. Just threw in some candy canes. The Mrs. Claus sign I already had. Got that last year. I added this little wooden board. It says old Christmas tree with the copper, which goes with our kitchen, with our faucet. Added it to my cutting board area. That came from Walmart. And then some nutcrackers that I already had. So just really simple, not overdone. Usually it looks like Christmas exploded in our house, but this year it just doesn't. So 2020 is its own thing. And then we'll move on to the living room, which is the most festive room. I think this room is just so cozy and comfortable. And the candlelight, it just makes me really just want to curl up in the huge, soft, fuzzy blankie and just snuggle down and relax. So here on the stove, I just added some bottle brush trees, some scavenged greens, some foraged greens. The two statues I already have up throughout the year. And then I added this little deer. He came from Walmart. The lanterns are from Walmart as well. And like I said, those two are the guy. He came from, I believe, TJ Maxx at one point, and she came from Walmart, and I've had them for a few years. This is just some birch logs, which I hot glued a little ribbon to, and some little fairy lights. I don't really like the lights because they're like LED, really bright white, and I try to keep all my lights like nice warm lighting. So I ended up not lighting them. So deer, I don't know where he came from, but I'm probably gonna guess Big Lots. It was a year ago or two. Then me and my daughter made the orange garland. We just threw the orange slices in the oven on 200 for a couple hours and let them dry out. And then she threaded them on some twine, added some burlap ribbon. And underneath is messy because that's Spencer's bed area and Duncan's blankets. Over here I had an old bucket that I usually put outside in the winter with a little fireplace on the porch, but I decided to do it inside this year. I just added some foraged greens, a couple logs. We got our candle. Nutcracker that I got from HomeSense this year. Then I picked up this little hook rack from Walmart, and scarf that we had, and hat and gloves. Just added a couple ornaments to it and some greenery. Just added some fake greenery to this cathedral window that I got at HomeSense. And then over here, that piece of garland that I had was too big, and so I just added it I cut it down and added it to the entertainment center here. Our tree is an artificial flocked tree we've had for a few years, and honestly, I think it's probably on its last year. It's been abused and loved very well. I added cute little signs that I got at Dollar Tree. My granddaughter and I made all of these little ornaments, which are just cardboard that we cut out with cookie cutter shapes and twine, added twine. Some bells, some big bells. These are actually bells. Oh, that one doesn't have any shaker in it. But we painted silver bells that we had. We just painted them black. Then me and her made some salt dough ornaments. This is hers. For her, her name is Star. And I kept everything neutral except my daughter's Harry Potter ornaments. She has a couple. She has Snape. There's Hermione in here somewhere. Oh, there's Hermione and Dumbledore. But other than that, it's just neutrals. I brought in some hydrangea, dried hydrangea, and sprayed them white a little bit so they were a little frosted. We've got this beautiful green, it's like a ticking almost ribbon. And we just used some blankets underneath for the tree skirts because the dogs like to grab the tree skirt and run. So with the blanket, they grab it and run. It's not going to topple my tree. And let's light this up. There we have it, all lit up. Then we'll move over here to the end table. Again, just really simple. Couple Christmas books, some greens, pine cone, and a nutcracker. Then we have, sorry, I'm like batting at my dog. Spencer, what are you doing? And Duncan. And so here we have just a couple little things that I picked up yesterday. So the little bottle with the greens that says Noel, that came from General Dollar or Dollar General. A little felt tree and another little tree, both came from Ollie's. And then I love this joy sign. I didn't have anywhere to hang it this year, so it's just kind of propped in the corner. Over here, we just have a hat, a blanket, on our little ladder. Got a nutcracker that I picked up at Michael's this year, and the Let It Snow sign that we got at Walmart. Then just added some greens. Little Christmas boxes that we got at Dollar General. So again, everything here is like really done on a budget. Let's see if I can get some more light in here. It's really gloomy today. That's a little better, yeah. We'll just have a final look around. So that's all of our holiday decor for this year. We have not done outside. Again, it's just 2020, it's just a mess of a year. And we're hoping, praying that next year is a better year. And that next Christmas is a way better Christmas. And I'm sure there are a lot of people that are feeling the same way right now. And just know that we're in the same boat. Our thoughts and our prayers are definitely with you on this. And just remember that it's easy to say that the holidays are about family and friendship and fellowship and not about money and gifts. But we all know that we stress over money and gifts regardless of what we think the holidays are supposed to be about. It's okay. It's okay to stress about it. But just try to enjoy it, like really this year. Just hold your family close, hold your friends close and your loved ones. And everybody have a happy, happy holiday. And feel free to share links to your decor because I love checking out everybody's holiday decor. So until next time, bye-bye.